Good morning friends, I am Ashish Agrawal from team Ngoenabler, and today I will discuss on a very important topic, maintenance and review of fixed assets register. However, as always, before moving on to the topic, let me give you a brief background of why discussing this topic was getting more and more essential with changing regulations. Recently, I came up with a video on how to fill Form 10AB, where in the section operational details we saw the kind of details being asked regarding land and building. Not only the address at which they are located, but also the measurement, the stamp duty value, the cost of acquisition and the date of acquisition. Also, at the time of FCRA renewal, most of the organizations have faced this question from the inspectors regarding fixed asset register, and in some cases, they even went down to the extent of conducting physical verification of such assets purchased from FCRA funds. In fact, to take one example, under the Kerala Education Act, there exists a specified form for reporting on the assets held by the schools registered under the Act, that is the statement of movable and immovable properties. So, is it only because of the details being asked by various statutory departments that the organizations should start maintaining the asset register? No, not at all. This is, of course, one of the many important reasons, but not the only one. Let me explain you other needs of maintaining the asset register. In earlier years, both movable and immovable properties used to be sometimes acquired or held in the name of either the office bearers or the designation held by them in such organizations. Sometimes the assets are found purchased even in the name of the parent organization and which is being used without proper documentation, though it has been separated years ago. This might not be legally correct or valid in the eyes of law. The legal ownership or valid title of every asset purchased from the organization's fund should lie with the organization to which it belongs, either acquired or gifted or leased. Here, let me put some questions to you to make it clearer. Have you ever gone through the copy of your land deeds or registered deeds of other acquired properties? Have you entered into a proper lease agreement with your parent organization in case the land or building has been taken on lease from it? Have you ever checked the invoices of other movable assets purchased from the organization's fund to whom it has been addressed, especially at the time of purchasing motor vehicles or bikes and mobile phones? It's not about questioning the intent of the management. It's about claiming the legal ownership or title of the assets, keeping in mind the best interest of the organization. Another need for maintaining the fixed asset register is knowing that location, thus ensuring traceability of the assets. Some organizations run projects at various centers situated in different locations, which might be in a different city or district or even state sometimes. The assets are purchased or some infrastructure is built for running these centers. Maintaining the asset register will enable the organization to keep a track of such assets too, which are being used at different project locations. Let me tell you, this will not only ensure proper record keeping, but also help averting any misappropriation or misutilization of organization's assets. It will help in maintaining checks and controls over the usage of assets. Knowing your asset base is another reason why organizations should start maintaining fixed asset register. Most of the organizations are unaware of their actual asset strength, or let us say the asset position. One needs to understand that the fixed asset schedule enclosed with the audited financials will not always reflect the complete and actual position of the asset base, because depreciation is also given effect while preparation of financial statements. Some assets might have got depreciated entirely over a period of time but actually exist in a usable condition. The asset register shall be useful and handy in such cases to know the actual asset position of the organization. Next comes ensuring proper utilization of resources. Unless the organization is aware of its complete asset position and exactly know the deployment of its assets, how can you expect it to effectively utilize the same to its optimum? So what we discussed in last 2 points are interrelated to this point, which further strengthens our point that maintaining fixed asset register is not merely a record keeping but the need of an hour. Not only the statutorily various details are being asked, but also keeping the asset register compiled will help the organization meet its goal of accountability towards the funds of the donors utilized for acquiring those assets. So friends, after listening to this video, please get back to these documents kept in the files which might have never been opened from years. Verify them, scrutinize the appropriateness of it, and be assured that you hold a valid title to all the assets within your control. Be assured that yes, you have properly numbered all your assets. You are aware of their location and of course its legal title. For any assistance, you can contact Team Ngoenabler also. Thank you.